Hi guys, this is the second part to tuning your Dhol. First part was focusing on the treble, which was probably the hardest part of tuning your Dhol. This video is going to focus on the bass, which is easier. The bass is controlled by these rings here. I don't know if you can see it from here, but these rings here. And what I've done is I've untightened my bass so it sounds really flat. So, I don't know if you can hear that, but if you were standing next to my bass right now, you wouldn't be very happy. Okay, so like I was saying, these rings control the tightness of the bass and therefore the sound of the bass. How much you pull it towards the other end of your Dhol is how much tighter you're pulling your bass, and the more towards the treble side it goes, the more looser you're making your bass, and therefore it sounds absolutely dead and flat. One thing to remember obviously is, I think I've mentioned it before, once you've tightened your bass and you've played it, untighten your bass. You don't want to keep it tightened throughout. If you're not playing it, if you're not using it, then loosen your bass up, make it last longer, to be honest. So yeah, just remember that. Okay, so each one of these rings controls one section of your bass. So for example, this ring here would control that section of my bass. And if I then go to the next one, so that ring there will control the next section of my bass. One important thing to remember is that not all the rings will be pulled back right underneath each other. You know, it all depends on the sound. One part of your bass might need a little bit of stretching, and the other one might need loads of stretching. So your bass might, the rings might look like that. So that can happen. It's not, it doesn't have to be. They don't have to be underneath each other. It doesn't have to look nice like that. It's all to do with sound and yeah, how you play it really. Okay, now to actually tuning your Dhol. Like I said before, these rings here control the tightness of your bass. The way it's done is you pull the ring across until you feel some sort of resistance. When it starts to become a bit tough and slightly more harder to pull across, you stop there. So I do that to all of them first. Okay, so that's all of them done. If I can find my book, yeah, there we go. If I play it now, it sounds so much more different. You can hear the deepness of the bass now. And then what I like to do is just go through them one more time, the rings, and just double check that, I've got them okay, as in, can they be pulled a bit more, because it does sound a bit more echoey than I'd like it to be. And again, I don't know if you can hear that properly on the video. It's slightly different on the video, the sound is, so I can't really tell. But for me, I don't think it's enough. So what I do is I go through some of the rings that can be pulled a bit more, just slightly a bit more, and just see what happens. And as you can see, the rings are not right under each other. They're at different places of the string. One's more towards the treble, one's more towards the bass. They're not all the same, so don't forget that. So I just go through all of them quickly, just to double check I've got all of them done, and I think that might be okay. So let's go. That sounds much better, especially compared to the first time I played. that sounds really good, just the way I like it. So that's how I'm going to keep it. So like I said, very easy to tune a bass. It's practically simple. It's just really simple. Again, it's to do with sound as well, so make sure that you hear your bass before you tighten it. You don't want to tighten it too much. So remember, just use the resistance as a sign. If it's tough and you keep pulling it across, you're obviously tightening it a bit too much. So just remember that. Pull it across the resistance. Just do all the rings first. Play it, and if it still sounds a little, too much for you or too echoey or something, then try to slightly pull them across a bit more, and just keep playing and listen to it, and wait for the right sound to come across. Just don't over stretch it. And that's it. Once you're finished, just pull them back across again, and you're done really. So that's tuning your bass.